A good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Oluwaseyi once again. I want to welcome you to this training called video editing. The video app will be making use is called Kine Master. As you can see, this is Kine Master. It's available for Android user and for iPhone users as well. So, without wasting much of our time, I will introduce us to the interface of Kine Master today. You can see we have three buttons here, three red button, which is the first one like bucket, the second one which is the plus button, and this one which is the share button. We have nothing to do with that. This is if you want to subscribe, which is we are not doing it, we are not using it. So what we have to do, you can see these are the different videos I've done here, video editing, type of editing I've done here. So now, without wasting much of our time, let's dive into action. When you launch your Kine Master, you want to make use of it. First thing you need to do is to click on this plus button. When you click on this plus button, it will give you different ratios of projects you want to do: 16 by 9, 9 by 16, and 1 by 1. This 16 by is just the large scale, vertical and this, horizontal and this full screen. So now, the one we use most is 16 by 9. So once you click on your ratio size, you can start to work immediately. It will redirect you to your library, which is your media browser. As you can see, it's your library. So you can see these are my libraries, my storage device, my storage. And if you don't want to use that, we have the opportunity of using background. So without wasting much of our time, I'll just select one or two things so that we can start with the interface entirely. If you are starting with your Kine Master first, once you click on the plus button, which will be redirected to the ratio, and from the ratio to the media browser. Let's say I want to select background. These are the type of backgrounds here. Let me just select one background. Okay, and once I'm done, if I want to select out how many backgrounds, I can select it, but I'm just doing this for video sake. Let's just click on OK. Can you see it? So once I click on OK, it's going to show up for me like this. So now let's start. The first thing I'll be introducing to us is media. You can see it. This media means if you want to import video, pictures, or any other things to come before, after, or at the middle. For instance, now we already have background, but we want to import video, or we want another pictures to be in front, or another background to be in front. So once you click on our media, it will redirect us. Can you see it? Once we click on it, we are going to be redirected. Can you see it? It came first. Can you see it? So that is for media. If you want to use you want to bring in any of your either video or pictures, that is for our media. So now, that's the first thing we need to know. Forget about this. It's just if you want to use a camera or capture, which we are not using it, and we can go back. So next to it is layer. Layer means if you want to add something to your existing video or existing pictures. For instance, now we already have, instead of you can see media we import and start on its own, but layers will come in and stand in between videos, on videos. Okay, let me just make a simple or typical example. Once we click on layers now, can you see it show us different things we can use? We have media, effects, overlay, text, and handwriting. Let's start with this media. So just like our normal media, but instead of it to come first yet or to come between the video, it's going to come up like, can you see it? It's going to come up as it's going to come up anywhere you put it. So, and you can adjust it here if you want it to stop within here, if you want it to expand it. So that is our layers. And you can even import videos. Just look for a video. Can even import videos. I think this video is very long, so let me just I'm coming to video, how to cut. So now you can even import video. Can you see I've imported the video? You can just adjust the video by clicking on it, or I can drag it anywhere I want. So that is for layers. Let's play it and see. This video below will display. Can you see the video? And this is ordinary picture that I imported. Can you see? So that's the first thing we need to know on layers. And this is just an effect. If you want to change it, just want to give effect to our existing. Can you see it? But we are not using it. We are not using effects. I can undo it here. Can undo. So let me just go back to, let me delete this and delete here, media, delete it here, videos, delete it. So that is that for layers, which we are going to talk, because it's going to work a lot for us. It's just an overlay, we are not using it. Then text. Text means if you want to type in your words or anything made by, just you want to type, because we are going to be typing here, made by Sheyi. Can you see it? Let's just type, and once you type this, if you want to edit, you can go back. Okay, this A means type of fonts. We want to give fonts, we have Latin words. Can you see it? Can you see it? And it's going to change instantly. And can you see it? You can adjust it by dragging it front. Then next to it, you can see this white icon. It means the color, text color. Let's change it to something. Oh, can you see it? So now in video we have an, okay, let me conclude with, once you are done, you click on OK. So let me conclude with this interface first before moving to any other thing. So now layers. Handwriting is just like drawing. You can see once I click on it, it brought it out. Let me delete it. Anything you want to delete, just click on it. This is the delete. So now layers. Handwriting, just like normal writing, you can see these are pencil. These are whatever you are going to write is going to come up. For instance, can you see? So which you are not using, I can delete it. Click on it, delete. So now let's go back. Handwriting, this is a pencil. As for instance, you want this circle, and this color, it's your drawing color. You can change it as well. So whatever I drew now, can you see? So that is for handwriting. And also this eraser, can you see it? If you want to erase it off, you want to erase some side, and size of the eraser, this is the size of the eraser, how big you want it. So that is that on layers. That's the first thing we need to know. Also, let me go back and explain something for us. Once you are done, you click OK. I want to delete the handwriting. This is the delete. You click on any icon you want to delete or you want to edit. Click on this. Can you see it? And I'll click on delete. So it has gone. So now, anything you bring in, except our background, our existing background or our existing video, anything you bring in, you know, our existing background is the first thing we'll be using, which is our background or our media. Anything you bring in, you type in, you import video or you import layers, you need to give animations for it. So how do we give animations? Like for instance, I want to give animation to my text. This is made by Sheyi. This is in animation. How do you want it to come in? Is it pop-up? Can you see it? And this is the size of the pop-up. Not every text has it, and not every functions has this type of animations. Overall means you want it to be showing all through. Can you see it? That's overall. But once you are doing things like this, you don't need to overall. So now out means how do you want it to go? Can you see it? So that is for animations. So on this text as well, alpha opacity means how you want your text to show. Can you see it? Just like transparency. Let me go back. Then rotate, just normal rotate. Can you see it? Then blend text, alignment, just alignment, just normal alignment. Can you see it? So, and outline text, if you want to give an outline color, the length, that is it. Glow, if you want to glow it, can you see it? And background text, if you want to give background text, what is the color of the background you want to give, or level of transparency, this type. Can you see it? So that is for text. Let me stop here and make the next video for us. Thank you.